Hello everyone. We learned how to write a resume last time. So, today we will learn about the interview. What is the interview? Why do you practice speaking while studying English? Of course, there could be other reasons, but interviewing is the core of English speaking training. If you have the ability to do well in English interviews, in the global era, you will be able to challenge your job abroad. The interview is the final gateway to employment. You have to prepare hard. The interview cannot be perfectly prepared, but we can predict the kind of question. So, by focusing on thinking how to respond, you will be able to train yourself as if you were responding in real situations. Tips for interview. Number 1. Do your background research. You should know what the organization is doing. So, searching for their websites and internet articles. Number 2. Be polite to everyone. Be polite to everyone you run into when you go to the office for the interview. The person you come across on the street can be someone from that company. Number 3. Watch your body language. Lean in or sit up straight. And keep eye contact so you look honest. But don't just lock in a stare, because then you look aggressive. Number 4. What's your real language? No slangs. Thanks, OMG, cuz, TMR. Use words that express your actual feelings and ideas. Number 5. Review your own resume. Prepare to receive a question specifically, asking about your accomplishment yourself, and review it and refresh your own memory. Number 6. Prepare for standard questions. Brainstorm a list of possible questions and work on your answers. Number 7. Prepare your wardrobe. Dress appropriately, a suit or one step lower. Ask or check the dress code of the interview. Number 8. Prepare your questions. Don't ask questions that can be answered from the website. For example, ask about the challenges of the position. Number 9. Don't badmouth your former employer. This is the tip you need later if you wanna move to another job. Don't lie, but don't be super negative. Figure out how to explain why you're leaving, what you learned from it. Frequently asked questions. Tell me a little about yourself. Talk about why you took certain jobs and why you left. And talk about your interests. If there is a part in the resume that you could not write down because of the summary, try to connect the dots on your resume with reasons. What are your biggest weaknesses? Choose an actual weakness, but one you're working to improve. What are your biggest strengths? Clear and precise answer with an example. For example, you shouldn't end with, I'm a very lively person. But I'm a very lively person, so my previous colleagues always called me blah blah blah. Please answer with the situation. Out of all the other candidates, why should we hire you? Try to highlight things you haven't been able to speak about. Something you couldn't say on your resume or question number 1. How did you learn about the opening? Show that you know about the job because you want to work there. An interview is a time to appeal yourself to a specific person called an interviewer. Please use it well. Why do you want this job? Talk about how the position is a perfect fit for what you hope to accomplish, both short term and long term. Why do you want to leave your current job? Or why did you leave your last job? This is a question for people who have been working before and want to change their jobs, rather than for newcomers. It's best not to say bad things about your previous co-workers or boss. Focus on the positive side. It's good to say something like, I liked A, but I want to develop more B skills through this change. What kind of work environment do you like best? This is a question to see if you are the right person in their environment. Think about the company's culture. Find ways to highlight how the company's environment will work well for you. What do you like to do outside of work? Asking about your hobbies. Watch TV, play games, cook, listen to music, reading. Don't give this simple answer. If you like reading, it is good to explain that I liked reading, so I created a reading discussion group. Through such activities, I was able to develop these skills and achieve these goals. What questions do you have for me? Use this opportunity. Finally, it's your turn to ask questions. It's better not to ask questions like, how much is your salary? Or, how many days do you have on vacation? Rather, what roles do you expect from this position? What are the characteristics of good employees? These job-related questions are good. Interview grade list. The following is a grade list for evaluating an English interview for a company. Please check which parts are important in the evaluation. 1. Production. How many words? A. Easy and effective communication. Use long terms. B. Effective communication in short terms. C. Hesitant and brief utterances. D. Short sentences, poor pronunciation, off context. 2. Task fulfillment. How good are the words? Vocabulary. A. Totally on task. Wide task vocabulary appropriately used, and no hesitancy. B. Task interrupted by need to think about topic. Speech sounds memorized or reading script. C. Unfamiliar with task or topic. Patience of interviewer is tried while student struggles. D. Minimum task fulfillment. 3. Grammar. A. Occasional errors. Imperfect sentence pattern, but not causing misunderstanding. B. Frequent errors causing some misunderstanding. C. Many errors, but some communication. D. Constant errors preventing communication. 4. Pronunciation. Do I understand you? A. Few mispronunciation but not taken for a native speaker. B. Speech requires careful listening. Pronunciation just adequate. C. Several mispronunciations, understanding hampered. D. Poor sound execution, accent reduction needed. 5. Delivery interaction. Body language, interaction, enthusiasm. A. Shows enthusiasm, good interaction, and enjoys speaking. B. Some enthusiasm, some gestures and interaction. C. Monotone delivery. No body language, nor interaction. Hurting delivery. D. Very poor. Cannot hear nor understand well. That's it for today. Today we learned about interview. I hope it will help you later when you are looking for a job. Next time we will learn about phone conversation. Thank you for listening. See you next time.